Today's topic, job sequencing with the deadlines and Prim's algorithms. We are going to look at both the algorithms. Start with job sequencing with deadlines. Let us understand the problem first. Given a set of n jobs, there will be n different jobs. Second, Di is the deadline associated with job I. Di means it is a deadline. It tells that this particular job has to be done within this deadline. For example, let the deadline be number of hours. So job 1 has to be done within 1 hour. Job 2 has to be done within 2 hours. So these are the deadlines to be done. And along with that, third point, PI is the profit earned if the job is done within the deadline. So every job is associated with the profit. So if that job is done, then a profit that is associated with that job is earned. Okay, so now to brief, there will be n different jobs. For each job, there will be a deadline, and for each job, there will be profit. Okay, and there is a condition. Condition is one job takes 1 unit of time to process. One job is being processed in 1 unit. For example, 1 hour is taken. Consider that there is only one machine to process the jobs. To process the jobs, only one machine is there. One by one, jobs has to be processed. Now the question is, what is the sequence of jobs to be processed by the machine so that it gets the maximum profit, or it gives the maximum profit? Once again, what is the sequence of jobs? In which sequence we have to do the processing so that it gives the maximum profit. So this problem is a maximization problem. We want to maximize the profit, and we have to identify which is the sequence. What is the sequence? I'll give an example and I'll explain it with an example. The question, find the sequence for which maximum profit is obtained. N is equal to 4. N is 4. Okay, that means there are 4 jobs. P1, P2, P3 and P4 are the profits that are associated with all these 4 jobs. 10, 15 and 27. And deadlines are D1, D2, D3 and D4. So 2, 1, 2, 1. So the same thing I have written using this table. Job I, that is job 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the 4 jobs. Profit I, 4 profits, 100, 10, 15 and 27. Deadlines of this 2, 1, 2 and 1. So what it means, job 1 has to be done within 2 units of time. That means within 2 hours. Maximum deadline is 2 hours. Job 2 has to be done within 1 hour. Job 3 has to be done within 2 hours. Job 4 has to be done within 1 hour. Okay, similarly, there are different profits, 100, 10, 15 and 27. So the question is, so in which sequence we have to perform the job so that we get the maximum profit? So this is the question. So to solve this, consider this. So first consider what is the maximum deadline. So the maximum deadline is 2 hours. Job number 1 takes 2 hours, its deadline is 2 hours, and job number 3's deadline is 2 hours. That means maximum for this problem, the deadline is 2 hours. So just plot this line which tells that there are maximum 2 hours of time. So 0 to 1 is 1 slot, time slot, and 1 to 2 is the second time slot. So now let us start. So what we do is usually we pick the job with the maximum profit. Okay, so just have a look at the profit, and job 1 has the highest profit, 100. So job 1 can be chosen first, and look at its deadline. It can be done within 2 hours, 2 units of time. And how much, how many hour a job takes? A job takes only 1 unit of time, not more than that. Okay. So now we can consider job 1 to be processed. Since it takes, since its maximum deadline is 2 hours, it can be allotted with the slot 1 to 2. So this 1 to 2 slot can be allotted. So it can be allotted with both the slots 0 to 1 or 1 to 2. Since 1 to 2 can be allotted and 0 to 1 can be given to some other jobs which is having a deadline 1. So for that purpose, we use the last slot. So last slot is given to job 1. Okay. So job 1's profit is 100. So next, we choose the next highest job. The next highest job is 27 with profit 27. Okay, its deadline is 1. That means it has to be done, it has to be processed in the timeline 0 to 1. Okay. Now, so if there is, this time slot is free because only 1 to 2 time slot has been allocated and 0 to 1 time slot is not allocated, and this time slot is free, and hence job 4 can be allotted to 0 to 1 slot. Okay. Now both the slots 0 to 1 and 1 to 2 both are assigned. There are no more free slots. Okay. For that purpose, so we tell that this assignment, this job processing is done. Now, so what is the total profit? Total profit is 100 plus 27, 127. So 127 is the profit. Okay. Now the same thing we have to solve using this tabular method. So we have to put some columns. Jobs is the first column, slot assigned, the solution, and the profit. First, we are considering the job with the highest profit, that is profit 100, that is job number 1. We take this job number 1. Job number 1. Okay, where to assign this slot? Since both the slots are free, 0 to 1 is also free, 1 to 2 is also free, and we take the last slot always. So assign the 1 to 2 slot. And for the solution, you add the job 1. The job 1 is added to the subset. Now the subset contains job 1. What is the profit? Profit is 100. Next, move to the next. See the next highest. That is 27 profit. It is job 4. So write job 4. So where it can be allotted with. So only 0 to 1 slot is free. Only this slot is free. Slot assigned is 0 to 1. So first slot is assigned for this, and job 1 is previously added. So now we are adding job 4. Now the subset contains 2 jobs, job 1 and job 4. Now the total profit 127. So 127 total is 127. The maximum profit is 127. Considered jobs are job 1 and job 4. 2 jobs are considered. Now finally you have to come up with what is the sequence, in which sequence we have to process the job. So whether J1, J4 or J4, J1. So see the time slots. So J4 is done in 0 to 1. Therefore it comes at the first slot. J1 comes in 1 to 2 slot. Therefore it comes in the second slot. So that's why the sequence is J4, J1. And the maximum profit is 127. So this is how we should solve the job sequencing problem with the given deadlines. I'll take one more example. There are 5 jobs, there are 5 deadlines, and there are 5 profits. So profit 1 to profit 5 is given 20, 15, 10, 5 and 1. And deadline 1 to 5 is 2 to 1, 3, 3. So these are the 5 profits and 5 deadlines, and these are the information in the tabular form. So in the tabular form, the information is given. Now let us start with. So first identify what is the maximum deadline. So maximum deadline is 3. So since it is 3, we have to take 3 slots, 0 to 1, 1 to 2 and 2 to 3. In 3 deadlines we have to consider. 3 slots we have to consider. Yes. Okay. Now, so as usual, you have to pick the job with the highest profit. So job with the highest profit is job 1, that is 20. So 20 can be processed first. Look at its deadline. Its deadline is 2. That means it can take maximum of 2 hours or 2 units of time. So it can be done either in 0 to 1 or 1 to 2. Since both are free, we take the last slot 1 to 2 and we assign job 1. So job 1 is assigned in this slot 1 to 2. So this is job 1. Okay. Next, write its profit here. Its profit is 20. Next, take the next highest job, that is 15. 15 is taken and see its deadline. Its deadline is also 2. So it can be done in either 0 to 1 or 1 to 2. Since 1 to 2 is already allocated, there is a 0 to 1 slot that is free. I can allocate here. So job 2, write job 2 here and write what is its profit below this. So 15 is the profit. Okay, we'll move on to the next one. So next highest is 10. 10 takes, what is the deadline of 10? 1. It means that it has to be done within 1 unit of time. Within 0 to 1, you have to do it. So check it. 0 to 1 is already allocated. So it means that you cannot do this job. You cannot process this job in 1 unit of time because it is already allocated by some other job with the highest profit. You have to neglect or you have to reject that job. Move on. The next job is 5. Job number 4, that is 5. Profit 5. Now, see, its deadline is 3. That means it can take any of these 3 to see if the last slot is free. Yes, the last slot is free. You can allocate this job 4 here and write the profit 5. Okay, move to the next job, job 5. Job 5 takes 1. 0 to 1. So 0 to 1 is already allocated. So all the slots are allocated. There are no free slots left. So this is the end of the processing of the jobs. Now finally, see what is the order. Order is J2, J1 or J4. See, since both J1 as well as J2, it takes 2 slots. So any one of the order works, either J1, J2 or J2, J1. Any of the order will work for this problem. And the total profit earned is 15 plus 20 plus 5 is equal to 40. So the tabular column method, you're assigning, you're taking the job 1 first. Job 1 is assigned 1 to 2 because its maximum deadline is 2. So 1 to 2 is assigned. So J1 is added to the subset. Profit earned is 20. You're taking job 2. Job 2 deadline is 2. It is assigned with 0 to 1 slot. So you are adding it to the subset. Job 2 is added, J1, J2. Profit is added, 20 plus 15. Job 2's profit is 15, it is added. Next, 3, you are taking 3. Since its deadline is 1, that slot is already filled. You cannot consider that job. The fourth one, you are considering the fourth one and its deadline is 3 and the last slot is free. Therefore, you are considering 2 to 3 slot. So now we add that job J1, J2, J3 and add the profit 20 plus 15 plus 5. 5 is the profit of job number 4. Okay. Then finally come up with this result. The sequence is J2, J1 or J4. How you got this sequence? You look at this slot assigned. 0 to 1 slot is assigned for 2. Hence J2. J2, J1, J4 is the sequence or J1, J2, J4 is the sequence.